Hey everyone. So I thought I will share a story with you guys. A real haunting story. It was scary. It's a real story from my life actually, and it happened a few months back. So as the COVID was ending, we all everybody of us were planning, right, to move out of our parents' home, take a new place, start living life independently. I did that, but I was dumb. I was dumb during those days, and I was stupid. I took a big flat. It was a 2 BHK, a nice hall, a big dining table, a nice kitchen, a nice room, but it was very lonely out there. I'm not sure why, but it was sad. And that place had this sad feeling about it. It is tough to explain in words. When you feel it, you realize it. So, like I really love horror movies. Even though I am really scared of ghosts and all these things, supernatural things, but I love to watch. Even though I won't be able to sleep for the next 3 days, I watch these movies. And then this stupid message popped up, and I was like, is this a what who is this guy, and how the hell did he or she get my number? Yes, of course, just like you guys are thinking, I checked my true caller, but I didn't get any clues about it, so I immediately blocked it. But I was already scared because of that movie, and because of this message, it was kind of down feeling for me, and I immediately slept. So this incident was kind of weird, but yeah, of course, I forgot about it, and I thought I should get some water, and I started going out of my room to the fridge, and as I opened the door, I saw those chairs lying down, and uh, it was weird because there was no one in my flat. Of course, there was no one. There was no cat, and how could it go down? And I didn't even hear a single noise. So it was strange. Of course, I made it the way it was, and I came back to my room and I slept. think that person was crying and it was scary. It was like a horror movie in front of me. I immediately closed the door and I had a tough moment that time. I didn't have the guts to go and check again who she was or who he was. So I decided to call someone. I'm afraid. And you won't believe what happened a few minutes back. So I heard someone crying. I heard someone crying and it was just outside my door. And when I opened the door, I saw someone. I was not sure if it was a female or a male. I think it was a female, and it had a red scarf around it, and it was really scary, bro. And that was. I'm tensed, bro. Please help me. What is this happening, bro? With this, what's the problem? Basically, this guy, I met him when I was shifting all my luggage, and he told me he was the part of neighbor, and he helped me with my luggage and shifting. And he was a nice guy. He really seemed a nice guy, and he gave me his number, and told me, of course, to call him whenever I needed him. So I called him, and he picked the call, and I told him about all these supernatural activities which I was facing, and it was tough for me. And I also shared it with him that, of course, I was already scared of these things, and I had this big phobia against these ghosts and these supernatural powers. So he revealed something. He revealed something which was gonna change my life for that moment. He told me that there was a maid who used to work in that flat and had died outside in a road accident in that very road. So this house was being haunted by her since very long. But the owner of this flat didn't tell me anything about this, and he just wanted to sell this, so he sold it to me without telling the story. I was dead scared and I was dead angry on that guy. So I decided only this day, the night, and the next morning, I'm going to the owner and I'm gonna kick his ass, and I'm gonna leave this flat. Of course, I can't stay in this haunted place. I had that courage, of course. I went towards her, started moving towards her. She was still crying. And then everything blacked out. Because I only remember that night till that very moment, and everything blacked out. It was like I was forced to sleep all of a sudden. And when I woke up, I had this huge pain. It felt like somebody had hit me badly behind my head, and it had a very huge pain behind it. So I was rubbing it, and as I was doing it, I saw that red scarf lying down. was strange. Like, who? So basically, that red scarf, that lady had left that red scarf behind, but she was a ghost. The truth was, it was a gang. So these guys were using gaslighting techniques to steal me. As I went back to my room, I saw all my cupboards open and that expensive box which I had with all my watches and the money which I had was all gone away. And then I informed the police, and I also called that guy, that friend of mine, that neighbor, and it was busy. And then I felt like he had blocked me. And then police started analyzing, and they came to know that this was a cult. This was a group who used to use such gaslighting techniques to steal and to terrify people. But why me? I still think about this. Why me? Why did they choose me? Maybe I overshared with that neighbor and he used it against me. So basically, yes, I was dumb, and there was no ghost, there was no supernatural power. It was all real people. It was all real people trying to scare me. So that day I realized it's not the ghost or the supernatural powers that scare us, it's the real people around us. So I'll tell more about this later. So thanks for hearing me. Bye.